So I've been using GrapheneOS right for like the past year, and there's a lot of things that I like about it, and there's a lot of things I don't like about it. I'm gonna go over them really quickly. First off, the interface is super simple. It's not as different from any other operating system, mobile, Android, as from what I can tell. There are basic applications that I was only using for the past year, mostly just reading, phone, texting, nothing much in terms of like social media in general. Primary reason for this is because I wanted to take a break, a really long break from any social media related site, which I definitely believe that this highly encourages. In fact, it's very difficult to even download basic applications. Um, I would say that a good number of even F-Droid applications that you're going to find are going to be very difficult to download um, in through the store. If not, it's not specifically that you won't be able to download either. It's more along the lines of these open source applications have older versions of their applications where they don't really update these applications, if that makes sense. So, what I'm trying to get at is that certain basic applications, such as like a simple calendar app, probably aren't gonna work if if you're unlucky enough, as I was. So, one of the biggest upsides, and I haven't tested this on a normal operating system yet, but you can definitely try it out yourself, would be something like Termix. Uh, Downloading this and installing Python is probably the best thing that I've done with GrapheneOS. It just works way better with open source operating system. As I said, I haven't tried this with normal Android operating system, so it could be just a thing uh, that I tried, or that just seems good in general when using this system. Here you see me running a few files, Python files that I made, or at least that I have in store. Certain other scripts do different things, but you get the picture, I would think. Definitely the biggest downside that I went through using GrapheneOS was the navigation. I understand that there is an open source mapping, the alternative to Google Maps, but it really, it, yeah, I wouldn't say it sucks, but I would use a lighter term, I guess, because its navigation is very difficult to connect with, at least under my experience, as compared to just Google traffic. It really is undermined the amount of speed that Google uh, provides for you in this front. There's a definitely a few YouTubers. One of them is I believe Side of Burrito, who gives a pretty good review. Produces very interesting videos using GrapheneOS, and I definitely give high recommendation for um, dealing with these sort of navigation problems, especially as I had to go through. Yeah, so definitely, if I had to give this a quick review, I would say open sourced freedom lovers are gonna like this 7 to 8 out of 10 times, simply because it really just doesn't accept a lot of basic download applications. Forgot to mention also, Google Maps did not work at all in using GrapheneOS OS. So you're basically left with an open source mapping software, which is, I mean, it's going to be less accurate than Google Maps. So watch out for that when you're driving. Um, let's see. Practicality, I would really give it like a 5 out of 10. It, I, it's not really the best for really basic applications like Venmo, um, it, and Google Maps. Other other applications have the same risk of like not being able to work with GrapheneOS. So that's really just like a risk that you have to take, and it's not a very good risk for normal users, honestly. There's definitely room for improvement on this front. Uh, yeah, so like for the standard normal like social media user, really just like a 2 out of 10 is really not recommended for those who are looking for something with like Google and everything else. But that's just my opinion. Um, take it as you will. Um, Overall, though, I would give personally. I did use this for social media, cleansing, as I would say. It definitely builds better habits with your phone. Though I would say that using the internet and the phone is probably something else that I gotta get rid of as well. Security wise, this front is kind of like a mixed bag of things because you have a lot of software that has been compromised, a lot of backhanded kind of loopholes in terms of even using DuckDuckGo when you're dealing with open sourced, uh, private and secure quote unquote software. You're never really going to be secure if you're, say, for example, having a very easy password in your mobile phone. So regardless whether or not you have the most secure operating system, if you don't take the proper precautions, then you're never really safe in general. So I would say for those who want to get into GrapheneOS, come at it with like the intent to probably be as minimal in your mobile phone usage in terms of applications, because there are going to be some essential applications that might break on you, certain things like that. I mean, it's kind of expected to be that way, especially when you're going against the the tides, the waves, whatever you want to call that. Anyway, that's as far as I would say in terms of my opinion. Let's see. I don't know if I missed anything. I think that's it. All right.